Good evening to you guys who are here in the house tonight, and welcome to Caffe Lena, and good evening to those of you who are watching from home. Welcome to Caffe Lena. Good to have you here for a long-awaited return of Rees Shad to this stage. I just appreciate you being part of live music on this holiday weekend. For those of you who are watching from home, and if you haven't been watching our live streams lately, right over there's a little tip link, and if you want to lend some support to the band and to our nonprofit during the course of the show, that's what keeps the cameras on and keeps the music flowing. So thank you for anything you can do to pitch in. I'll be in the chat stream tonight saying hello to everybody. We always love to know where people are watching from, and love to know what you think of the music. So when I was first introduced to Caffe Lena about 25 years ago, Rees was very much a part of the regular happenings here, and it seemed like everybody who was great in the area was getting their albums recorded at his studio, and every time he took the stage, he was bringing new music. And I think that that's the way he has lived his whole adult life. He filters his creativity through music and so much more, and creates something that is really unique. So when he got in touch about playing this time, this show is going to be a lot of music inspired by early jazz and blues, which is why we were listening to Robert Johnson on the house stereo before the show started tonight. But I think that if you're hoping to hear some old favorites, I think he's going to make sure that he sprinkles a few of those in as well. So in celebration of a man whose creativity just has never slowed down for 1 second, and we should all live our lives like that, please welcome Rees Shad and the Convo Combo.
You gonna sit by me? We're a little crowded here. It's good. Good evening. Thank you for coming out.
Take the mask off. And those of you online.
And tuning in, right? Coming out and showing up and tuning in.
There goes.
This feels nice. All right. Came over 'cause I thought she looked lonely. I'm trying for compassion these days. I lean in when I notice that she's talking. I try to hold on to her gaze. I've been told I'm a difficult subject, but I ain't no saint to the wit. Saying that the laughter, not quite what I'm after. I struggle to make the sparks fit. All the people kissing sideways, and as may have noticed the ruse in the love and the squalor she questioned. Each raindrop in the evening's deluge. I pour wine when I mean to pour water, and I switch horses when that river runs dry. I heard one walk talking to the other, so here in the corner I cry. Oh, the people kissing sideways, and Esme hasn't noticed the root in the love and the squalor she questioned. Each raindrop in the evening's deluge. Oh, hers is a nervous hand. I see it in the notes that she writes. Oh, we act as if we're age-old friends, and every joke has got a different bite. Oh, I laugh, but it's a forced response. And lately, that's all I can must ever I say something different down deep, asking if I think I can trust her. Oh, people kissing sideways, X-Men notice the rude. In the love and the squalor she questions each raindrop in the evening's deluge. In the love and the squalor she questions each raindrop in the evening's deluge. Thank you. That's from an album that I recorded a couple of years back called Half a World Away with a dear old friend of mine named Butch Rojas in Manila. My son Dylan and I went off to the Philippines and recorded the album over a 10-day period, and the song was actually written at the time. So it's called S-Man. Before that, it was a Dave Coster tune, Tom Coster song, called Moonflower. This is a tune called The Vig. When you meet the man in the cafe there, Scott holding up his chin, wearing someone else's hair. He got away with words you can't quite understand. Grapple of a grip or a handshake, he insists on calling you friend. It's how it starts, how it slips away. Worry about the big on another day. Life is a crap game. Go ahead, roll. Trade every little thing you got left for a little less of your soul. Jimmy Chandler's gun sit on a barroom stool with a highball glass drained to a lone ice cube. Oh, picks a scab on a knuckle as he watches you. Man with the toothpaste smiles and trays of green for the IOU. It's how it starts, how it slips away. Worry about the big on another day. Life is a crap game. Go ahead, roll. Trade every little thing you got left for a little less of your soul. Such a sap. You ought to be a tree just for trusting an old friend. Hell, now you're living on the county for free. But word gets out, perhaps it was your intention. Oh, friends in low places, Johnny Law wants, so you give each job its connection. It's how it starts, how it slips away. Worry about that thing on another day. Life is a crap game. Go ahead and roll. Trade every little thing you got left for a little less of the night announces, turn too late as highball man suddenly pounces. You find that debt is paid in aces. All the telling cases, turn the pages. Thank you. So this is a song back from 1943 that I did not write. Really? Sorry, man. This was written by a guy named Billy Austin with the help of the great Louis Jordan. I got a gal, she's always late. Every time we have a date, but I love her. Yes, I love her. Oh, I'm gonna walk right up to a gate, see if maybe I can get this thing straight, 'cause I want her. Yeah, I love her. I'll ask her, is you is, or is you ain't my baby? Well, acting lately, oh, it makes me down. Oh, you, it's still my bird, baby. Seems my flame in your heart, oh, it's just gone out. Oh, woman, here's a creature who has always been strange. Just when you're short of one, you're gonna go and make a change. Hey, is you is or is you ain't my baby. Maybe baby's found somebody new. short of one. It's gonna go and make some change. Oh, yes, hey, my baby. Oh, baby's found somebody new. Oh, yes, my baby, still my baby true. That's the thing. Let's move on. Let's skip over this guy. Let's go to Sweet Revenge. There's been a plethora. There has been an amazing amount of idols that have fallen in the last year and a half. People who I looked up to as a songwriter all my life. And one of the pillars of songwriting for me in America in my lifetime was a man named John Prine. And this is a tune that he wrote that I'm getting the band to help me completely mess up. I got kicked out the Noah's Ark. I tell my cheek to one unkind remark. Well, there was two of everything, but only one of me. Well, when the rain came tumbling down, I held my breath and I stood my ground. Lord, I watched that ship go sailing out to sea. Take it back, take it back. Oh no, you can't say that. All my friends ain't dead, no, they ain't in jail. Oh, through the rock and through the stone. Oh, the black wind still more. Sweet revenge, sweet revenge. Oh, yeah, I feel. I caught an aisle seat on a plane. I drove on English Street, you half insane. Making up jokes about bicycle spokes and red balloons. Oh, I called up my local DJ, but it didn't have a lot to say. But now the radio, it knows all my favorite tunes. Take that back, take it back. Oh no, you can't say that. All my friends ain't dead or in jail. Oh, I did rockin' through the storm. All the black wind still more. Oh, sweet ruin, Sylvester without fail. White meat is far too run, while the dark meat's way too done. And the milkman left me a note he just left yesterday. He said, get out of this town by noon, 'cause you're coming on way too soon. And besides, whenever I like you anyway. Oh, please take that back. Take it back. Oh no, you can't say that. that feel. Thank you very much. So it has got to be at least 25 years since we sat up on the stage together, Rob, right? Last? I think so, 20, maybe 24 years. Yeah, it's been a long time. This is my brother from another mother, Rob Kovacs, otherwise known as Bobby K. And we've been playing together. We've done at least 20 albums, maybe 18 albums together. And we've been playing together for an awful long time. And somehow we got another guy to climb on board this train wreck of a relationship. This guy over here, Jeff Link. I'm on parole, by the way. On parole, so we're part of the parole negotiation. And it has been, I'm sorry? Ankle bracelet. Yeah, he's got hides on the little blue belt. But the three of us have been playing together we began playing together right before COVID struck, and we've been in the studio during COVID. We've got an album coming out hopefully in August. This is the Convo Combo, or Rees Shad and the Convo Combo, depending on when you catch us. But this is not a song from the upcoming album. We'll play some of them later. This is from an album that Rob and I recorded with Jay Turner and a great guitar player named John Platania several years ago, called Life and Times, and this is a song called Fool for Love. I got holes in my shoes from walking, straining my tongue from talking. Can't tell you what a fool I've been for love. Liver's got a for sale sign on it. My heart is in foreclosure, darling. I can't tell you what a fool I've been for love. It's a tragedy right out of fiction, something from a song by Willie Dixon. So damaged it won't be worth fiction. You learn it from his Fool for Love. Lesson 1, you'll never learn your lesson when it's your job only before scratching. That's how it is, the way you turn into a fool for love. Lesson 2, a heart is made for breaking. When it's yours, you'll always be forsaken. Well, a sad excuse because you turn into a fool for love. It's a tragedy right out of fiction. Billy Shakes to maybe Willie Dixon. Now, the damage, it won't even be worth fixing. You heard it from this Fool for Love. Sure. Next lesson, 3 strikes ain't the limit. They keep them coming long as you stay in it. Paint a target on your heart, son. You're a fool for love. What's next? Well, fourth lesson, bells for teething, 'cause it'll do it over your heart beating. Passion's always got the most defeating. Everyone's a fool for love. Billy Shakes or maybe Willie Dixon. So damn it, it won't even be worth fiction. You learn it from his Fool for Love. Bucket of fish. Thank you very much. This tune is from the upcoming album. Dear old friend of mine, and also of Rob's. a guy named Scott Marcus, was in the recording studio working on a record with me. I want to say it was about 8 years ago. And he goes, you know, I don't know, I keep on going back and forth about the lyrics on this song. Like, what? He goes, well, you know, it's like a romantic song, but I don't want to come off like some Mickey Mouse Romeo. I was like, you know, God, that's just a perfect line. I'm stealing that. That's going to be a song, and you don't get it anymore because you said it, you let it go, and now it's mine. Because that's what songwriters do. We steal the shit out of everybody. Sorry for sharing on language that maybe shouldn't have been shared. This is called Mickey Mouse Romeo. Thank you, Scott Marcus. Walt could have created this guy you're fixated upon as of late, my old friend. Out to the moon, this buffoon your heart sent. Where's it end? Where's it end? Where's it end? There's a chorus of voices alarmed by the choices you make. Too distracted, you hear not a word. Yeah, we all see this match as absurd. Fly away, little bird. You're just a puffed up pretender, no heart, just bravado and show. But nobody remember the things that these gentlemen have told. But we know you're just a Mickey Mouse, little Romeo. His lines are impressive and sometimes suggestive of wit, but the jokes never hit. And I wonder what you see in it. I myself am a much better fit. I ain't no puffed up pretender, I'm hot and bravado to show. Oh, I never remember the tales that these dandies all tell. But you know, I ain't a Mickey Mouse Romeo. Oh, I'd give all my IT for the style that is that dandy. If I could get you to glance over at the heart of me. With those eyes and you invest in that foppish, handsome mess. I must confess my jealousy. Thank you. So, several years ago, my wife and I finally got a chance to go abroad, and we went to Paris, and as all lovers should. Usually, some kind of bizarre story comes out of these, and we are no different. Crossing over a bridge to look at this amazing cathedral. This is long prior to the fire at Notre Dame. We crossed this bridge, and there are just padlocks everywhere. Like, I'm seriously, there's like the sides of this bridge are just covered with padlocks. And if you go close to them, they all have people's initials on them. And this is exclamations of love that couples have taken, and they've gone to the local store, the store that's only a block away, with a guy who's making a frickin' mint on locks, selling locks and engraving initials into them. This guy is like serious capitalist guy. But anyway, he's giving them the locks, and they go and they put the lock on the fence, and they lock it, and they take that key, and the initials, by the way, are theirs. So it's, you know, Tom and Mary, whatever, we're in love, boom. Here's our lock. We put it on, take the key, throw it in the river. The lock will forever be there. Well, like 2 days later, the cops come through and cut them all off because all the tourists are doing this bet. And I think they might even be selling them back to the lock guy. But anyway, this struck me as just a bizarre sequence of events. Okay, you're out for the first date, you really like her, or she likes you, or whatever the couple arrangement is, and we're not going to go there right now. But I'm just gonna declare my love for you with this lock, and I'm gonna throw this key in the river, and later on tonight I'm gonna really frickin' regret this opinion or this decision. What am I gonna do? And there, my friends, is the very fertile nature of where songwriters get their ideas. This was on the Half a World Away record. It's called Locks and Lovers. Some lovers creep to place their locks while others sleep. Keys are thrown in a river deep. Desperate times call for desperate eyes. So hard to take back. Sucker's a sucker, yeah, a hack is a hack. Oh, a lovesick fool would mount a drive-off track. I watch from the shadows as the lovers come. They swear their oaths as they've always done. And in my jealousy I make a plan to clip them locks just as soon as I can. Night, one lover creeps to hack at locks while others sleep. The key is lost in a river deep. Desperate times call for desperate acts. Desperate times call for desperate acts. So good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Here's an old song by Perrin and Mitchell, a guy named Richards, and another guy named Gordy. Gordy.
Gordy. How you doing, Gordy? Oh, I'm doing good. I just wrote this big hit song. Listen to it. Hey, that was your cue. Myself, I didn't want you around. Oh, those pretty faces always make me stand out in a crowd. Someone pulled me from the bunch, so dance was all it took. Well, now it's much too late for me to take a second look. Oh, baby, won't you just give me this one more chance? Heart, I said, oh, darling, I was blind, I'll let you go. Oh, but now since I see you in his arms, I want you back. I say, bum, 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 bum. You love, it was one long sleepless night. Let me show you, girl, and I'm learning wrong from right. Oh, every street you walk right on, I leave tear stains on the ground. Oh, following the girl I didn't even want around. Oh, baby, all I need is one more chance to show you how to love you. On you, please let me out. Let me back into your heart. Oh, darling, I was dying to let you go. Oh, now since I see you in his arms, I'm on your back. Oh, baby, I was blind to let you go. But now since I see you in his arms, I want you back. One more chance. Won't you please let me back into your heart? Oh, darling, I was blind to let you go. But now since I see you in his arms, I want you back. I say, now since I see you in his arms, I want you back. Thank you. Why don't you guys take a little break and let me satisfy that lone person on social network that was saying, Hey, will you sing some of the old songs, please?
sure. Okay, Mom. See how I moved the mic stand? swear it wasn't my mother, but there were a couple of people who were like, oh man, I'm serious, you're going back to Lena's, that's so cool. Are you going to play some of the old stuff? And, you know, that could mean a lot of things. There's 26 records now, and there's a whole lot of different material. So the one that I know paid the mortgage for a while, it's probably the one I should play. So this is from a record that we did called the Riggley Road Stories. And it was Rob and I, it was actually the first record that Rob and I actually worked on together. And it was a thematic album, front to back, told a kind of Americana a ghost story about a side road in rural upstate somewhere. I don't know where that might have been, I'm not going to say. But this one talks about, you know, it's been frickin' 25 years since I wrote this song, and every time I think about it, it still hits me. This is a song about what I would be without my missus. As she sat on the other plane, on the other side of a pane of glass, looking in at my life, and I couldn't see her, and she could see me. And that's what happens in the story. There's this one point where old man Riggley is sitting, he's a writer, he's sitting at the window, looking out across the porch, and this is what he sings about. This is called Mrs. and Me. I steer out through rippled glass, across and past the front porch swing. Sometimes my reflection, it just stares me down. Some mornings we don't recognize each other. Other days we're sad old friends. Not a word will pass between us, yet we understand. Just like the missus and me, like she and I used to be. Just like Abigail Brewer Riggley. Used to wake up early every morning, make a cup of tea and go outside. I would watch her from this window, I would write it all down. Painting portrait after portrait with my words. At tea, just as she used to be, just like Abigail Brewer Riggley. Lost the old girl nearly 4 years back. Now I'm lonesome in our home. I make do with my reflection, an old and spotted man that I once knew. Till I frantically notepad, never far out of reach. Write down all the comings and goings outside that rippled glass, across the front porch swing.
Abigail Riggley. Abigail Riggley. Thank you very much. Got this, figure I'll do a little something old, something new. This is a tune from an upcoming record. So the Convo and I are working on a record currently, and at the same time, like a complete and utter moron, I'm trying to record another album of more traditional Rees Shad stuff. That they actually, a lot of it they play on, but it's not this kind of more swing and jazz and blues. More songwriter. And this song is about when my wife and I were living downstate, and I was working in New York City as an educator at CUNY. And every morning at dawn, this little Carolina wren would sit outside my window and sing its song, which is such a pretty little song, and such a pretty little bird. But what the are you doing up at this hour, right? I got to go to work. I would like another 2 hours down sleep, please. And so I had this relationship with this bird that was not all that healthy. I would wake up in the morning and throw things at the window, and I nearly broke the window once, and my wife's like, we got to do something about this relationship with this bird. Why don't you write a song about it? I go, okay, sure, Pam. And I did. It has nothing to do with being mad at a bird, but there is a Carolina wren in the story, so there you go. That's what happens. Again, a little insight into the bizarre mind of a songwriter. On the album, Miss Ruth Unger is playing on this, singing with me. And it's, for me, that's a really wonderful circle, because Riggley Road Stories, the one that the last song is from, has both her parents playing on it. So it's like all in the family and really lovely, and she's amazing, so it was a lot of fun. Carolina wren woke me up this morning with the sun. Carolina wren woke me up this morning, got my day begun. Sweet little bird got a song like freedom from a hollow tree. Sweet little bird got a song like freedom, sounds like freedom when it comes to me. As you're sleeping, I'll get dressed. I touch your cheek with one last caress. Went downstairs and got the fire started for my bread. I went downstairs and got the fire started, made my coffee so to clear my head. As you're sleeping, I'll get dressed. I touch your cheek with one last caress. As you're sleeping, I'll move on until my heart's touched by that bird's song. Carolina wren saw me off this morning from the back porch swing. Carolina wren saw me off this morning with his song to sing. As I travel, as I roam, I hear that song in my dreams of home. You're sleeping, dream of me as I dream of you endlessly. this morning with the sun. Carolina rain woke me up this morning, got my day begun. You got the guys back. Where are they? Convo Combo to the stage. So that was something old, that was something new. So now we got to do something borrowed, as my great uncle used to say. What'd you borrow? Was it borrowed or did you buy it? Yeah, Uncle Howdy. That was his name, Uncle Howdy. Yes, I borrowed it. You borrowed it. You borrowed it. How was that? Borrowed it. Yeah, you borrowed it. Anyway, never mind. I don't have Howdy's accent. Oh, really? Move this mic. Oh, there we go. This is a song that I grew up on, singing, playing, dancing to, romancing ladies to, and I got the band to pick it up with me a little bit different than it was originally done. Her face, I can't forget the time or place where we once met. She's just a girl for me. I want all the world to see we met. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, had it been another day, I might have looked the other way, but as it is, I've been aware, but I don't know the dream of her tonight. Oh, la 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 la. Guess what? Oh, falling, yeah, I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Never been on that like this. I've been alone and I've missed things that I keep out of sight, but other girls, they never were quite like this. Yes, I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Oh, falling. Yes, I am falling. Yeah, she keeps calling me back again. Seen her face, I can't forget the time or place we just met. She's just the girl for me, and I want all the world to see we met. Hey, oh, ah, na, 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 yeah. Oh, falling. Yes, I am falling, and she keeps calling me back again. Oh, falling. Yes, I am falling, but she keeps calling.
you. Okay, so how's it go? Something borrowed, something new, something, no, was it something old, something new, something borrowed, something? Red. Red? Oh, sorry. No, what is it? They're like, we don't know. What is it? Obviously, there's nobody here who's been married. What's going on? Nobody gets married anymore. Hold to. Okay, well,
In my day, we used to go out and you'd have to get something that was old and something new, and then you'd borrow something from your grandmother and you'd wear something that was, thank you, boo, okay, we can be there.
so this is a song from an album project that never was. It was one of those albums that I had a complete concept for, front to back. I thought it was going to be brilliant, and I started playing the songs to Mrs. Shad, and she was like, this is an album you should not record. It was called Made You Blush, and every song was incredibly dirty. And my wife is, you know, she's a free-thinking human being. She has no, but it was a little bit too much for her. She said, no, he's not bad call. Don't do that. But one song has survived, and it's this one. This is called Blue. Wait on, guys. You make me blue, you make me blush. When I'm with you, honey, there's no need to rush. I'm a gentleman, I'm quite polite, but when we are alone at night, I do the things we do. And baby, you make me blue. Respectable by all accounts, presentable, I never slouch. When it rains, and some say that I might have brains, I never speak my mind unless I'm with friends. I've never wished to be untoward, I don't mean to offend. No. When we're alone, just me and you, I lose these inhibitions. It's a passionate exhibition. I don't hold back when we're in the sack. Here's what you make me do. Ah, you do. You make me blue. You make me blue. You make me blush. When I'm with you, honey, there's no need to rush. I'm a gentleman, I'm quite polite, but when we're alone at night, you do those things you do. Baby, you make me blue. You make me blue. Yeah. Really? Again? All right. Let's skip over that one. We got a shortened set tonight. Okay. Hey, let's go up to page 14 with a little bit of 1928. Okay. So two more? All right. So this is a Walter Donaldson and Gus Kahn tune from 1928. And part of, over the last like 14 months, something that has been really nurturing to me as a songwriter and as a creative human being is that post Spanish flu and First World War, what the world came out with afterwards. The creative energy, the amazing music and films, the writing, some of the authors that came out of that era, that during the war and during that first major pandemic, right? Well, I guess it wasn't the first. We can go further back in history, obviously, but that people survived it, and when they came out, they were kicking ass and taking names. And that is really important to me right now as a way of thinking about what's happened to us. Anyway, so this is a completely silly song about a complete another a-hole, but you know, we like the song anyway.
Another June, another sunny honeymoon, another season, another reason for making whoopee. A lot of shoes, a lot of rice. The groom's so nervous that you swear he answered twice. It's really killing how he's so willing to make whoopee. Oh, pictures say this love nest down where the roses cling. Picture the same sweet love nest. Think what a year can bring. He's washing dishes and baby coat. He's so ambitious that the cat he even sold. He don't forget, folks. That's what you get, folks, for making whoopee. Another year, or maybe less. What's this I hear? Oh, Lord, can you guess? She feels neglected, and he's suspected of making whoopee. She sits alone most every night. He doesn't phone, text, doesn't even write. He says he's busy. She says, is he? It's making whoopee. Oh, he doesn't make much money, only 6,000 per. One judge thinks she's funny. She says, you're gonna get 5 to her. Judge, what if I fail? The judge says, put your ass right into jail. You better keep her, it's much cheaper than making whoopee. You better treat her much less cheaper. Stop making whoopee. Sometimes I get a little caffeinated, don't I? All right, let us move forward. Since we're going to call it a night, folks, we have very much enjoyed playing for you all. We wanted to play one of our interpretations of more modern songbook songs. And on page 24, my friends, we were set up for 2 sets, and so then we were told, why don't we just combine it and have a long set with a little break in the middle with Rees, just working all night because it's good to make him sweat. So this is a song by the incredible Alanis Morissette. One of my favorites, and also one of the, American Songbook, Canadian American, but, we'll call it American Songbook. North American Songbook, that's it. Well, then we're going to bring a lot to you. Okay, we'll go there later. But I'm happy that I'm poor, but I'm kind. I'm short, but I'm healthy, yeah. I'm high, but I'm grounded. Lord, I'm sane, but I'm overwhelmed. I'm lost, but I'm hopeful, yeah. Oh, what it all comes down to, everything gonna be quite alright. Oh, I got one hand in my pocket, the other one is giving you a high five. Well, I feel drunk, but
but I'm sober. I'm old, but I'm underpaid. Well, I'm tired, but I'm working, yeah. Well, I care, but I'm restless. I'm here, but I'm really gone. I'm wrong, and I'm oh so sorry, baby. What it all comes down to. Everything gonna be fine, fine, fine. Oh, I got one hand in my pocket, and the other one is flicking a cigarette. Oh, what it all comes down to. Everything gonna be fine, 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 fine. I got one hand in my pocket, while the other one's flashing a peace sign. Oh, I'm free, but I'm focused. Lord, I'm green, but I'm wise. I'm hard, but I'm oh so friendly, darling. Oh, I'm sad, but I'm laughing. Lord, I'm brave, but I'm chicken shit. I'm sick, but I'm oh so pretty, baby. Ain't I pretty now? What it's down to. No one's ever gotten it figured out just yet. Down, 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 down. I got one hand in my pocket, while the other one is playing this guitar. Oh, what it all comes down to. Everything gonna be fine, fine, fine. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I've got one hand in my pocket, while the other one is hailing a taxi cab. Hey. Uptown. Let's go. Go. Thank you so much for sitting in, listening. Convo Combo. Jeff Link on the bass. The amazing Robert Kovacs on the drums, and I'm Rees Shad. Have a great night.